What if I told you that Samsung is completely changing the way you save battery on your Galaxy phone? If you've ever struggled to get your phone through a full day, One UI 8.5 might be the update you've been waiting for. This isn't just a minor tweak, it's a full rethink of how power saving works, especially the maximum power saving mode. One UI 8.5 brings a huge visual overhaul to the battery information screen. It's not just about looks, it's about making it easier to understand your battery life at a glance. You can now quickly see how your settings affect battery usage, making it more intuitive and user-friendly. But while the screen looks prettier, the real game changer is in how the maximum power saving mode operates. If you're coming from One UI 8 or older, you probably remember that power saving mode was functional but pretty basic. Settings were all presented as simple toggles. You could limit CPU speed, decrease maximum screen brightness by 10%, switch to a standard 60Hz refresh rate, turn on dark mode, and set the screen timeout to 30 seconds. And if you wanted to go all in with maximum power saving, you had to turn on the limit apps and home screen option. This essentially froze your phone into a static black home screen with 8 app shortcuts at the bottom. It worked, but it wasn't exactly flexible or user-friendly. Now, One UI 8.5 organizes power saving into two distinct modes, standard and maximum. Standard mode isn't new, it's basically the same settings you're used to, grouped under a clear name. It lets you pick which limits to apply, making it simple for everyday battery saving. But maximum mode is where things get really interesting. It does everything the old limit apps and home screen option did, but with far more control. You can allow a few essential apps to run, along with any additional apps you choose. Previously, you were limited to just for extra apps, which often wasn't enough. One UI 8.5 removes that restriction entirely, letting you select as many extra apps as you need. This means you can stay connected to the apps that matter most while still saving battery. The way your phone looks in maximum mode has also been redesigned. Instead of a static black home screen, your usual home screen and app drawer remain accessible. Disabled apps are simply grayed out, so you can't open them, but the rest of your phone still works normally. This small but significant change makes maximum mode feel practical rather than restrictive. You're not losing your phone experience just to save power. Samsung has also fixed a long-standing annoyance. Before, you had to decide whether to enable maximum mode before turning on power saving. Once activated, it couldn't be changed. With One UI 8.5, you can now switch between standard and maximum modes on the fly. Running low on battery in the middle of the day? Flip to maximum mode instantly. Need to go back to standard for normal usage? You can do that too, without restarting anything. It's important to note that these details come from the first beta of One UI 8.5. While we don't expect major changes, some adjustments could still happen before the final release. Even so, the direction is clear. Samsung is making power saving smarter, more flexible, and easier to use. The visual improvements on the battery information screen also make a difference. You can now see how long your battery might last under different conditions and which settings are having the most impact. Combined with the more customizable maximum mode, this gives you a level of control over battery life that's never been this intuitive. One UI 8.5 isn't just about extending battery life. It's about making the experience of managing your phone's power simple, flexible, and visually appealing. Maximum power saving mode now feels like a feature designed for real-world use, not just a checkbox to turn on and forget. Whether you're a power user who needs to keep essential apps running or someone who just wants their phone to last longer without hassle, this update has something for you. So, what do you think? Are you excited to try the new maximum power saving mode, or do you prefer the older, simpler system? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you manage your Galaxy battery. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like it, share it with other Galaxy users, and subscribe for more One UI 8.5 updates, tips, and Samsung news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.